Hello and welcome back, everyone. Hello and welcome back. Hopefully you're all doing well today. How's it going, Delka? How's it going, Straw? We're gonna jump right back on in to our Mist Eater run, where we need to go to a new island and see what we're dealing with. We didn't even take a look at what we were gonna be dealing with next time for me to sleep on it. I was tired. I went to bed. How's it going, Sky Kittens? How are you doing today? Hello, hello. We've got crabs added to this one, and we've got dig boys added to this one. Okay. So this one's going to be pretty tough. Though we did just increase our damage output, right? Yeah, we did. We do 3 damage, and we do 3 damage now. It's pretty good. We also have the Missile Barrage, which is pretty nice, too. That's good, that's good. And our health is only upgraded in 1, and our movement is upgraded in none of them. We still need a lot of cores to get ourselves up and running to max here. We still need to get ourselves up and running. And then we also have the shield tank we can start, you know, powering up at some point. We'll have to figure that one out. Not too sure. We might move the shield tank to a different person. But for now, we'll just leave it on Archimedes here. I think we're going to go ahead and do the RST Corporation. It has extra health, right? Because we have the Soldier Scion. The green guy there, as opposed to the shield. But the thing is, both of them technically are need to do more damage. This one is just 1 more damage to every single one. This is 1 more damage per attack per enemy, right? To be able to get through their shield. So I think I'd rather have us try and power up a little bit more, get a little bit more, damage here, or damage here, going up to 4 range, so we can do 4 damage before we start moving in. Or we find a different ability that'll help more. So we'll go do that one. We're going to jump into the RST Corporation. Yeah, right. We've got options. Oh my goodness, do we have options? We want to go here. We actually don't really need to because it's power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the best we can get. So I guess we don't go here unless we really need the power. Otherwise, we want to get the 2 stars in everyone we can get. Ducky, you injured your ankle? You thought thought it was just your foot on Sunday? You went to bed on Monday and you couldn't properly stand on it? Oh my good gracious. Ice and ibuprofen doesn't seem to do anything? Ugh. Hopefully it's just you bruised the absolute bejesus out of it as opposed to something else happening. That hitting's your poor dad fell off a ladder at work and hit his tailbone? Oh. Oh my goodness. The coccyx is so fragile and easy to bruise. You have to be really careful with your tailbone. I hope he feels better soon. It's a literal pain in the butt. Oh, we haven't done a train defend mission in an age, it feels like. So defend the train, defend the terraform, which I do like this mission. It's really easy for us to do. We do really well on this one. Wow, all 3 of these are missions I really enjoy doing. This one's a little tougher because this expands terrain and makes it a little harder each time. But I always like the train missions because they really tax my brain. And the terraformer feels easy because we just usually take out 2 to 3 enemies. And this time, since we've got a mind control shot, we can just always put 1 enemy in the way of destruction every single time. So that's good. So let's go with Proving Grounds first. Let's get back into the rhythm of things. Then we'll do trains. And then we'll go ahead and do the Earth Mover one. Because Proving Grounds it is. Let's go. So we need to defend the terraformer, this big old building in the center, and we need to turn all the green here to no longer green. So let's go ahead and set us up like so. So essentially what we're looking at doing here is making a wall. These 2 will be able to move if one of these guys grabs them. Oh, the crab went here. Where are you gonna go? Yeah, you got nowhere to go. Okay, you're attacking this. Okay, in that case, I think we just go ahead and we blast this way. It lets us get rid of the Alpha Scorpion, which is the only Alpha on the field currently. And also takes out a Firefly at the same time. And we just mind control this crab, or the Scorpion, either or, over there first, so that he goes too. And then we just have to deal with 1 other one. We do 3 damage, so actually we could just get Archimedes here to just destroy the Scorpion. So let's get that crab moved over. Move him over here. We That's not a spring chicken anymore. He's 78. That's amazing. Good on him. 78 is above the U.S. average. It's good. Duck, you got a doctor's appointment on Friday for an entirely unrelated reason. You'll ever take a look at your knee or ankle? Good. Yeah, no, that's important. Don't put this stuff off. That's how you get yourself in a lot of trouble. All right, so we'll move them over here, and then we'll just go ahead and clear them. Oh, we leveled. What do we get? Mech move. I mean, would have liked health more. But actually, no, I take that back. Mech move's going to be huge. That means you can get up to 6. Oh my goodness. The thruster mech is going to be able to move everywhere. And I don't necessarily want you to be the one who's going to be thrusting this way, because then you'll be out of the battle arena. So again, we're going to go move Archimedes here. And then we'll go ahead and blast this one down with the 3 damage that we now do, which is insane. We get David here, and then we can move Archimedes afterwards to here, and then Mind Control Mech we can't move anywhere because we already used the action. And that's it. So we block all incoming enemies. Perfect. So everyone's coming up on this end over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and clear this direction of greenery and light, because we haven't gone this way yet. So we'll do this way, because these guys shouldn't come around. Unless we go ahead and we move here with mind control and try and just like block a little harder. We could just bring him over here and just keep blocking. In which case we go and get behind us. I don't see why we don't. We only have to deal with 2 enemies on round 2 and then the final 3 on round 3. It would be good for us to try and take out some of them. But if we're only fighting 2, that should be okay. Yeah, so let's go ahead and let's move here and let's clear out the back. So we just have to terraform this way and this way left. The rest of them, let's just go ahead and heal. Stay in place. We're not going anywhere. We're just blocking. Meow. Okay, Alpha Spider, very not good. We don't like those. We're locked in place. Perfect. That's why we left it like that, because now we can terraform this way and take this one out. It's the only other enemy for us to fight, so we can go ahead and do that. So terraform this way. Clear that one. We need to move ourselves if we're going to do anything else. And we can only move him 3, and we were blocking. So even if we got out of the way, it would have been 1, 2, 3, so we couldn't have gotten him here anyway. Once we get that extra move, that other section there, then we could have done that. Let's see here. He's got a decent amount of damage we can do. If we just sit here, we can tank the 1 extra damage. We can shoot him for the 3, which will then also heal the mind control guy. I guess maybe we just ignore this spiderling here. Because, yeah, if we ignore the spiderling... Here we go. So we'll hit this guy. Smoke. Yes. Forget about that. Actually, no, no, I didn't forget about the smoke. We're good. Then we move him over. The smoke is off, but he's going to be hit. He's blocking, so he's going to take damage. And this way we have 2 health, 2 health, and 4 health. So when we take 1 damage for each of these guys blocking, it's no big deal. So we're only going to have to deal with the tiny little spider here. And then we terraform up here and we got the mission done. Block, 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 block. And we just take him out. And of course, we also like move out of the way of the terraformer itself. So can I just, I can't mind control him like that. 1, 2, 3. We wouldn't even, yeah, we could get in there in time. We can get him over there. We just don't move Archimedes there. We just move Archimedes further back. Put you there. And we terraform. Done and done. The terraform mission is really easy because it gives us an ability to really take out big, scary monsters very, very quickly. It really helps a lot. Terraformer is secure. Mech move. Here we go. Razor Shore. We'll go to the Dust Dunes next to go and defend the train. This one's going to be a lot tougher. An Alpha Spider already. Yikes. Okay. We'll go here. We'll put you here. Put you there. We don't want them next to each other with a space in between, because this guy, wherever he puts his little spiderling, everyone gets caught. Wait, they're only moving up one? Weird. Yeah, we're not even going to move. We're just going to shoot it right here. It's fine. Oh, interesting. Okay. We can work with this. Oh yeah, we can work with this for sure. So if we bring David here, and then we have David use reverse thrusters, free space movement to do 3 damage. You can take out the Scorpion. We can go ahead and we can blast this guy to set him on fire, doing 3 damage right now and 3 at the start of the turn. And then we don't even have to actually move the control mech. We can actually just turn him here. And then he'll do 2 damage to this guy, clearing him and clearing the spider, leaving just the Alpha Hornet and whatever digs up from these 2 dig spots. So we'll deal with only 3. I think that's an easy move. Under control. Assuming direct control. Right? There we go. Fire damage burn. 1 damage to you. 2 damage to clear. Bam. Choo-choo. Trains are coming. Here we go, Skykins. Alright, so this guy's in the way. This guy's here. Okay. Who attacks first? Number 1 attacks first. Okay. So what we can do is, if we wanted, we can move here. And we can mind control him over. Which A, moves him out of the way of the train, and B, has him clear the regular Hornet. Which is good. This guy's got 5 health. Good golly. He's got a lot of damage. He does quite the damage. We can't actually go here because we can't go 3. So that makes this one tough. The best we can do would be going from here and jumping into the fire to do 3 damage and canceling his attack. But then we're going to be dealing with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemies next turn. So we really want to do some more damage than just that. Archimedes can't quite get far. No, Archimedes could go here, block this guy from coming up, and shoot this guy for 3 damage, plus burn, 4 damage-ish. Still 1 short. So we still will need to have David come over here and do damage. That's still gonna have to happen. But we can have David move 1 square instead. Clearing you, then we'll have 1 block, 1, 1. So we'll have 3 enemies we deal with. Oh, we can't go one movement because you're going to be there. Because you need to move to these 2 squares. That's fine. You can just be in the fire. It's fine. That's why you have the extra health, right, buddy? That's why we got you the extra health. Yeah? Alright. So might control you over. And again, number 1 goes before number 2. So number 1 kills number 2, and we don't have to worry about it. We will then blast off, and then we will clear. Bonk. We're not going to move down here. We're gonna hold right here. Perfect. Fire damage. You have 2 health left. We're gonna need to get you healed up. Are we losing these things again? Wait, what? We're not losing to these things. I know what you're talking about. We're winning. Okay, we got the Soldier Scion now, so everyone has +1 health, which is unfortunate. This is last turn. We just have to defend the train. Realistically, we just need to take this guy out, which we can easily do. Man, you're in trouble. Let me heal you up somehow. But yeah, we can go Archimedes here. Blast him. It'll hit him for 3. He'll burn for 1 damage. He'll be done at the top of the round. We can then really just ignore... No, we can't. We have to deal with this guy. I guess he could just move you in the smoke to stop burning. And then we can just mind control you into the smoke to stop attacking. to stop burning, and we'll heal you. And we'll hit him, and then he'll burn at the top of the round. Yeah, and we'll take him out like that. Bam! Easy peasy. There we go. Oh my gosh, Rapcon, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back. And using Twitch Prime, I really appreciate it. I really do. You only get one, so it means a lot when you use it here. Thank you so much. JFC 64 is getting a bit crazy now. It is getting kind of nuts, ain't it? 64 months, Rapcon. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Archimedes, sure, you can stand in here and heal up a little, why not? End turn. Burn to death. Have nothing to do. Train makes it across the map. Looking pretty good. Nice. A flawless victory there. Now we'll jump over to the restricted area where we have to deal with the Earth Mover. This one's going to be a lot tougher. It's going to be a lot tougher. Defend the Earth Mover, take less than 3 grid damage, and protect the coal plant. The coal plant's like right in the middle too, so the two things we need to defend are as close to the front lines as absolutely possible. Nice. Luckily, with the way these guys are standing here, hopefully he's not going to be able to get down here to try and trap us. So we're gonna... Oof. You have 5 movement, so yeah, you can get everywhere. I probably need you from here. I just need, wherever we put them, they're not next to each other. What about from here? Here's fine. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Because one of these guys is going to get caught. We can go ahead and set up like this. Bam. Ooh, a pod. Now we're talking. Okay, we have to deal with you. We have to deal with you. We have to deal with you. And you're locking us down. Okay, but we have to deal with you. Alright, so realistically, there's only 3 that we have to deal with to stop damage for mission failures. But I'd like to deal with more than that. Sadly, I can't shoot here, because we do 3 damage instead of just 1 now. But it would stop both of them from attacking. Been awesome. Sky Kittens, you've been trying for a certain type of run in Stardew Valley. You have to start over if you screw up? Wait, what? You think you're on your 40+ start? Ready to throw your Switch at the wall? What are you trying to do, Sky Kittens? That you have to get it perfect, and you're at over 40 restarts. What kind of crazy thing are you doing? I can move this guy's 3. 1, 2, 3. So I can move him here so he'll attack this guy. It won't be enough to clear him. It's a good start. Actually, what we can do is we can move Archimedes here. We can blast here, which would stop both attacks and clear this guy. And then moving him just over here, he'll still just shoot this guy for damage. And he'll be on fire. Pretty good. You'll be stuck, though. I won't be able to do anything with you, so I guess we'll just move you over 1 here to clear it. Does 1 damage. It's unfortunate, but at least then we clear this. And then we'll have 2 enemies cleared. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 that we have to deal with, and 1 that's making life harder. Yeah, it's doable. We can do that. Clear you out. Archimedes can't quite get over here. It's a little too far for us to run that far. Control. There you go. So you're going to do 3 damage to this guy, and you're going to take 1 damage yourself, so that's good. It should make it a little easier on us. Go ahead and clear that, and at least we get another cloud, which is nice. More clouds are good. And yeah, let's just move Archimedes. And you're really far away. We can't do anything with you. Luckily, you're flying, so we can fly you out, and if anyone tries to grab you, we can mind control them, but this could be problematic. It might be a little risky moving this close up with the time pod, but I would very much like to pick up the time pod. Oh my gosh, they're just almost all alphas. This is wild. Okay, we can move out of the way of that. That's what I was afraid of. That's fine. Yeah, he's stuck. He can't move anywhere. That's funny. And that's unfortunate. Okay, that's not good. We can move here. And then we can blast off in a distance of 3 to take out the Scorpion, which would then free Archimedes up. You're just attacking 2 Archimedes, so we can just, if we get out of the way, we're fine. We can then bring Archimedes up to here or here. We've got full health, so we'll bring you here. And we can blast this guy to burn him down, which will do 3 damage and 1 burn, so he'll be done. And then we can just get out of the way here, and we can mind control you into the fire, so at least you're done. So the last turn we don't have to worry about it. That'll work. You don't know how to explain? You're just frustrated and your brain's forgetting things? No worries, Sky Kittens. I am curious as to what kind of challenge run you're doing for Stardew Valley, though. That's wild that you have to restart from the very beginning. Are you playing with mods? No, you're playing on the Switch. I don't know if you can do mods on the Switch. But yeah, this will work. This will at least get us through. We are going to have our team, like, really all over the place, sadly, but it'll get the job done. You. And we can mind control you here, then we can use the missile barrage next turn to clear him and do a little more damage to everyone else. We can actually move over to block this guy coming up. Just to decrease the number of enemies we have to deal with. I think we're going to do that. Make our life a little easier here. No mods on the Switch? Ah, bummer. There's so many good mods for Stardew Valley. This also locks this guy over here, which is nice. Hopefully he moves up here and attacks this way or this way. Oh, no, it doesn't. He can go here if he wants. Alright, well, he's shooting straight down. That's good. That guy's a nuisance. Okay, so he burns at the top of the round, so everyone loses 1 health, which is good. So what we can do is we can probably just move you onto a spot, or just move you up to block here. Archimedes can blast this one for 3 damage plus 1 burn, plus they lose their Scion health. So they, if order of operations is correct, and I remember how it goes, this one should die from 1 Archimedes shot. So we can move Archimedes here, and should be able to shoot this one, and it should die. You're shooting this way, which doesn't really matter that much. We can instead move David here. You're burning, and then you'll end up dying from losing that 1 Soldier Scion bonus. So we should, again, if order of operations is still working right, that should sort that out. And then we should be able to put Ralph here. And if we just want to be super sure, we can just Missile Barrage now, which I think I'm just going to do, just to be... Yeah, okay, so when it died, it went. Okay, just to be super safe, you know, just to be... Just better safe than sorry. Alright, we only have to deal with 1 last enemy this round, and we're done. Perfect. You can't figure out how to add mods to your PC version? I would tell you how to, except, I do not know. I'd tell you how, except, Enigmatic Rose did all the work. She does all the legwork whenever we do our multiplayer streams. When it comes to adding in mods. So I have no clue. Bonk. Done. Can't be that hard. If I remember correctly, there's a mod, like, Snappy, I think was the mod that was used to, like, run all the mods. I think. But, I can't quite recall. Oh my goodness, wow, I got a lot of XP on that. We're just 4 XP off from getting Ralph done. Oh, would we get something good? Just a reactor. We'll take it. We'll still take it. Take a sip of tea. The beautiful corner. We need to go take care of this reactor first. Where do we want this reactor core to go? We can't really use it for benefits in either of these spots here. We might get another reactor core, so it might be beneficial for us to go and put it just in, like, health, because we are blocking a bunch. And we need 2 power to actually get this going, so it'd be health here otherwise. Archimedes moves enough as is. 4 spaces, shooting, and another 4 is fine. Let's go ahead and let's put it in here and hope that we end up getting another reactor so we can get that move bonus, because that'd be really good. Or extra damage, either or. Either or would be good. Boy, it's like the pre-workshop RimWorld, except you need separate mod loader, apparently. Yeah, that's what I think it is for starting. It's a bit much. I'm a little surprised they don't have, like, they didn't add, like, native mod support, you know? Alright, we have the options. We can either go with the Beautiful Corner or the QA Division. QA Division is block Vex spawning 3 times and protect the emergency batteries, or take less than 3 grid damage, protect the coal plant, and seismic activity, which is actually awesome. So we're going to do this one. Seismic activity is the one we want to do. Because it means the map is going to be falling away, much like the tidal waves, but instead of there being water, it's just nothingness. And we can use the mind control mech to essentially try... We can try and get one person to fall off every single turn. Once we know where that is coming from. Where the fall comes from. So again, we're dealing with this guy, so we need to make sure that we're spread out in a way that if we stand right here, these two will get locked in. So we can't do that. So we need to have him spread out a little further. We have all that extra movement from this guy, so it's fine if we go here. I'm imagining that Archimedes is going to get locked down, but we'll see. Oh, another pod! Huge. Okay, so here... Wait, what? Oh, it's not even a wave. It's actually a full crack. It's probably going to be this whole zone here, honestly. I knew Archimedes was going to be the one who was going to be caught. I knew it. I could feel it in my bones. Okay, that's fine. Unfortunately, we have 3 that are attacking buildings, so we kind of have to, like, focus on all of them. I'm not too sure how we're going to do that. You can move 3, so actually that solves this if you would... Nope, you attack last. You only do 3 damage, that's not enough for this guy. Archimedes getting locked in is very bad for us. I mean, it'd be nice because we can take out the spider. But we can't focus on the spider here. We can't waste our time clearing the spiderling egg. We can, I don't want to. What we can do is we can do David here. David thrusters across to clear this. Archimedes moves here, shoots and destroys the time pod, blocking both of these from attacking. We move Ralph up here, and then we move you out of the way so you don't attack anything. But the problem with that is, A, we lose the time pod, and B, we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Vec we have to deal with. That's a lot of Vec, plus a spiderling egg. That's gonna lock us down again. Like, it gets us past this one turn, but that's about it. So I really want to pick some other option. I really want to pick a different option. So see if we can think of something else. The hard part is having Archimedes just totally blocked in here is the issue. Either of the others could have gotten out with an ability. And Missile Barrage doesn't do enough damage to clear this guy. We can sacrifice 1 grid, honestly, and I think we might. We might just sacrifice this one doing 1 grid damage. In which case, we can go and clear you with Archimedes. We can... thruster jump from here over... No, here for 2 damage, doesn't really matter. And then we mind control... We move here to block, and we mind control... Wow. We move here to block, and we mind control you here, so you actually attack this way. You attack first, number 2, doing 2 damage. We can clear you. And in that way, we now only have 1, 2, the spiderling will be up, 3, 4 enemies we have to deal with, and no extra spiderlings coming in. And we can Missile Barrage next turn to do some damage, hopefully. And that'll at least clear the spiderling, and maybe do something else for us, I don't know. But having him locked down is such an issue. I think I'm willing to do that. I think I'm willing to risk that, because otherwise we're gonna be starting to get overrun by these guys. So we'll go here, and if only we can get up to 4, it'd be crazy. Because then we can actually save more damage output by moving this guy. Actually, no. If we don't kill this one, we'll leave it at 1 health. If we do the jump, then the missile barrage will take this one out and this one out next turn, right? And we just put this one on the seismic activity instead. So he's just gonna fall into the abyss. We can get that done. Bam. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. We can do that. We'll jump. We'll fire. But we can't move because we're stuck. So we are gonna put 17% chance to not die, but not lose it. But I think we're gonna lose it. Yeah, there it is. There's the casualties. Our first damage. We had a flawless run going. And this is our last one too before the final. Yeah, it doesn't matter. All the enemies we are fighting right now fly, so they don't really care too much. Yeah, Missile Barrage will take those out. We'd have to take this guy out and this guy out. And we're good to go. Nice. Maybe we'll stream something later to explain what you're trying to do. You have it on your PS4 as well. Oh my goodness, wait. Sky Kittens, do you have Stardew Valley on 3 different devices? on a Switch, a PS4, and a PC? It's a really good game, so don't blame you, but I'm just trying to wrap my head around that. Is that right? Alright, so this guy's got a chunk of health. So I think what we do is... There's no one we really want to mind control, so I think we do just start off with a Missile Barrage. Blast those down. We'll move Archimedes. Archimedes can end there. This one goes down when this one goes down. So we'll move David here. We'll jump there, which clears that one. Archimedes can move here, clear, and then walk, and then in turn. Perfect. Yes, you do. It's a good game. Oh, the missile pod! I didn't even think about the missile pod. We should have picked up the missile pod. No, not the missile pod, the time pod. Oh, I didn't even think about it. We can't return because we just hit that. We can't go back after seeing the consequences of our actions. We puffed the guy here. We could have had David stand here instead and jump this way, and that still would have cleared him. So we actually had full ability to pick up that pod. Full ability to do it. That's at least a reactor and maybe an ability or a pilot we lost. Ah, it sucks a lot. This is a real bummer. Ah, well, so goes. Such is the way, right? Such is the way. Instead of standing there, we're instead gonna move you here. We got a crab here, which I guess he can go and clear. Move Archimedes back. Blast him for a big heal on everyone. Move back over to keep blocking. Go for repair. Go for repair and turn. So we lost that. We lost one piece of grid. Not the best. Not the best. But, you know, so it goes. Yeah, his only option is to move in the fire. Had no other choice. Blast him again. And our turn. Alright. Well, we sorted it. So it didn't break away the way I thought it was going to, but so it goes. Ah, bummer. Could have been a better run, but that's okay. Oh, we got promoted. What did we get? I didn't even notice. I was too distracted. A reactor, exactly what I was expecting. Nice. That did at least give us our power back because we did defend the coal plant. We're back at full. Yeah, so as expected, we can actually drop the health here. And then we can jump into either barrage or move. What are we fighting? Scorpion. What's going to be more beneficial for us? Moving him one more tile? Or doing... I think we want one more damage to everyone for the final boss here. Doing 2 damage. That's going to help a lot against any 1 health guys. Or 2 health guys. For 3, that means if we got fire or something, we can work with it. So I think we're going to do that. Okay. In we go. 3 health, 3 health. Bummer. And an alpha spider. Ugh. The alpha spiders. And 8 health. Holy moly, this thing's got so much health. Alright. The alpha spider's a problem. So again, we're gonna have to split up how we have everyone hanging out here. So that we don't quite get locked down. Actually, we can move like this. It's probably better for us. Yeah, let's do that. Archimedes has movement of 4, so we can get all the way down here if needed. Oh! He just locked down his friend, which means he's gonna shoot here or here. Alright, Archimedes is locked in. Ugh, not where having Archimedes locked in sucks. He can't do anything from here. You're doing only 1 damage. We've gained the ability to do more overall damage, which maybe we just do that now. Because that frees up Archimedes, and it does just an absolute litany of damage across the board. What we can do is we can then mind control this guy over here. 1, 2, 3, right? No, if we do barrage, we can't mind control. If we do barrage, I mean, we can body block with Ralph. He's got 2 health. He's only gonna take 1 damage. It's most of his health. It was 50%, but it's fine. Then we can missile barrage. Then Archimedes would be free. We can move Archimedes here and blast a shot here, setting him on fire. Missile barrage already does 2 damage. This guy's gonna then still do 2 damage. That's not gonna work. I'll have to not shoot him. Stardew Valley is your favorite game right now? It's an amazing game. Sky Kittens, you gotta play it with what is it? Stardew Extended mod? That thing's insane. It was crazy. I don't know if you remember watching the playthrough that we did. The multiplayer playthrough. It was crazy. So good. So I'm thinking so if we don't barrage, we move David here, and we blast out to here. The body block this spot, and to clear this so the Archimedes can move. We can then mind control you down here, so you two can fight each other and each do 1 damage to each other. Archimedes then can move over 1 and blast here, doing 3 damage plus 1 burn, which will kill, plus smoking this guy so he can't attack. And then next turn we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 enemies. And then actually, then what we can do is next turn we can missile barrage, because that'll take out both of these, because they're both going to have 1 damage on them. Plus that'll do 2 to this guy, which will put him down to, what, 7? Right? So 1, 2, and then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 with the burn. So two turns with Archimedes and fire. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna have to do. And I want us to stand. We can't stand here because then we'll block that. So it's either here or here. We'll go here. You'll be there, so you'll both do 1 damage to each other. Blast out to free up Archimedes and to block. Move Archimedes up here. I want to hold on to that for later, just in case you need to heal. Burn this guy out, stop him from doing anything, and healing us back up to full. And then I'm actually going to move Archimedes back here. Move him back a bit. Alright. 1 damage. 1 damage. And we're good to go. Okay, so he's moved up here and he's locked us in. But we can get out of this. It's easy. He's only on the offensive, which is actually easy peasy for us to deal with here. Because we can blast over to here, 3 spots. We can blast over here doing 3 damage and stopping him from attacking, which is fine. The problem is... No problem, because then we can missile barrage. Which will take out both this one and this one. This one will have 2 health left, and we can just move Archimedes over and shoot this, and then that one's gone. And then all we're dealing with is this one guy that's crawling up and is going to be on fire, and this guy who's going to be down 5 health. Yeah, that works. We blast across. Missile Barrage with that upgraded damage, which we oh so badly needed. We'll go ahead and we'll get him with Burning, which will also heal up our buddy. And we can move over here to then block this, so we only deal with the one. He's not attacking because he's in the clouds, so we're good to go there. Bam! He's on fire, so he's down in 2 turns. And we can just go ahead and hit him with Archimedes. And that'll clear that. But if you stream and you watch, forgive your voice, it sucks. Oh no, you're fine. You sound like a whiny brat. Oh, come on, Sky Kids. Oh, come on. I doubt that. Alright, so what are we gonna do? So we've got 3 that'll come up if we move. I mean, we can easily just burn this guy. And then burn this guy. And then have you move over here to body block with your tiny 2 health. 2 tiny health. You move 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So can't quite get back here. So instead we'll have you go there. Sometimes gotta own it and rock it anyway. I mean, it's true. Still. So let's go ahead and... Yeah, so we'll have Archimedes come here. Blast down the big leader. Come back here to body block. Move here. And he's gonna burn... Well, we don't actually need to stand... Yeah, we can just ignore him. Because he's gonna miss us now, he's gonna burn at the top of the turn, and the next turn he's gonna burn at the top of the turn. So we don't have to do anything. Never mind. We don't have to. This way we just don't even have to fight an extra guy. We're done. Battle 1. Ow. Humanity saved. At least a little bit. Get in the healing, get in the healing, get in the healing, and we'll just end our turn. Done. Burn. Fire damage. Alright, Regions Vec free. Alright, so unfortunately we only lost one grid and 1 time pod here. Otherwise, it was a flawless victory. Darn near perfect. Oh my goodness, a storm generator. I think we have to get that. All smoke deals damage to enemy units every turn. I think we have to get this. I think this makes us do so much more damage all of a sudden. And if we can upgrade it so it does 2, that'd be wild. Gravity, we can pull someone to us. Shield Ray, we can heal everyone around us once per battle. And the burst laser, or burst beam, we just do lasering. No, I think we dropped the tank shield, the shield tank, which we haven't used at all yet. And we take this instead. And essentially we just go crazy on smokes. Crazy on the storm. Yeah, because we're gonna take this. 2 reactors. We need more reactors if we're gonna get this going. But we don't have enough points. If only we saved that time pod. If only. Yeah, we'll sell that off. Actually, do we sell that off, or do we hold on to it and sell it next time? So then we save it for another reactor or something. Because I don't want to buy any of these, and 2 grid isn't going to help us that much. Let's undo that. We'll buy this. Buy both those. Put that there. We need 1 more reactor to get this online, which is going to be insane. Which means we don't actually need to increase range by 1. That just gives us more maneuverability. It doing 1 extra damage doesn't matter anymore because it's going to storm them. Oh, look at that, the little icon on there actually now shows it as a storm. Now that we have storm equipped. There's a little lightning burst on there. And if I take this off, does that change the animation? It does. That's wild. What a weird little... I mean, it's nice, but it's weird. I did not expect that to be there. Okay. Yeah, we're going to use... We'll probably just put 2 reactors in here for Archimedes to go crazy. And we'll boost that up. It's more important than getting damage here. I do want to get your health back up, though, and I do want to get your movement up as well, but it's a lower priority right now. This is too important. We just need one more reactor. Yeah, so we'll hold on to the tank. We'll sell the next one. We got 1 star and we have to use it somewhere, or else we lose it, so we might as well use it on the grid. Alright, to Detritus. Let's go. Last one. Ooh, reclamation zone, landfill, teleportation facility. Oh, here we go, there's a core. So we want to get this one, so 1, 2, 3, which means I guess we go for the teleportation facility and we just ignore the landfill. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Potentially 3 cores. We'll do that. The landfill's ignored. Teleportation facility killed at least 7 enemies. And this one is in... Ooh, kill 4 enemies inflicted with acid. That's always a tough one. Well, actually, it shouldn't be too bad because we have mind control. So we can mind control them into acid to make life easier with these pools that are on the ground. And the emergency battery is in the far back there, so we can probably do that. And then this one is... just clear them. Alright, let's start with the hard one, let's go to an easy one, yeah? Oh my goodness, speaking of a hard one, they're all alphas, and we're starting with the Shell Scion. Good golly. Alright, luckily, the hardened carapace only defends against incoming damage. Not pushes, not blocks, not fires, not lightning storms. So we are in luck on that. So now if we can move 3... Actually, moving 3 will only do 2 damage, and then the lightning storm will do 1, but it'll still block his attack. This guy won't be able to get anywhere, though, which is a real grace. He's going to take 2 turns to actually get to fighting anyone. We'll go ahead and we'll put you here, we'll put you here, and put you there. We're going to need to get this guy in the fray ASAP. A pod! Oh my goodness, we got to pick this up this time. This time we got to be better about it. Pick it up. Got to go grab that. Oh, nice. Okay. Walked through the acid already. Perfect. Okay. So what we can do is we can move you here to clear this guy so we don't have to deal with the shell shields anymore. And in doing so, we can move Ralph here to pick up the pod. So we can move you there. We then only have you threatening us, but that's easy. Archimedes can clear you. Unless David goes here and jumps this way, which I don't really want him to do. I'd rather have David go here and jump this way. Unfortunately hitting acid, but clearing this guy. So he'll be cleared. He'll be cleared. He'll be moved. Oh, but this guy's still here and he's going to do damage. Okay, no, so then we're going to have to ignore him. We'll have to clear this guy here. Okay, so we'll start off with mind controlling you here. Right, so you'll clear that guy. We can then get Archimedes... No, if Archimedes moves here and attacks here, we'll kill it. And if Archimedes attacks here, we won't do enough damage. Archimedes will have to shoot here just to make it so this guy can't attack. That's fine. It's acceptable. Not ideal, but it's acceptable. But first, we're going to go ahead and acid this guy. And we'll blast him here so they're not attacking. But this is still going to do the damage to clear. Right, so you don't have to worry about it. So we're good there. Willigan can move David here. Oh, we do. That's right. We're actually doing double damage because he's acid covered. In which case, I'd rather go this way. I want to keep him up here to go and deal with... Well, the Alpha Digger's going to be too much of a problem. He's not going to be able to get to him because he puts up walls around him. So literally the only one who can deal with the Alpha Digger is Archimedes. No one else can deal with him. So we'll definitely still want to keep David on the top side here so that he can deal with who comes up from here. Where can you move to? Move there. Okay. Move Archimedes back a bit. And turn. Lightning. There you go. Alright, we're at 2 enemies killed with acid so far. Ooh, a worm. Okay. Oh, that's weird and awkward. Do not go here. Okay, that's fine. So Archimedes could go here and actually just shoot the rock and stop all 3 of these from attacking by covering them in, not in acid, in lightning clouds. So they'll all take 1 damage from the lightning cloud, but that's about it. We can then move David all the way down here with your 5 movement speed and then burn this way, 3 squares to kill it. So we can cover this one in acid and get this one done. And then our control mech could go... Actually, the control mech could go here first and move you up here, and then you'll clear this guy when both of these can't attack. Who attacks first? Yeah, you attack second, so it won't quite work. So yeah, we need to do it that way. All right. So we move you here. We move you here. And Archimedes will move you here. Wait, hold on. Order of operations is important. We have you shoot him first. He's covered in acid. Then we move David. We don't have to move too far away. Good, good. We'll just move 2 squares then. We clear you. David couldn't get here. He didn't have the movement. Otherwise, that would have been better. We then will move you here. And we need to move you up here so you don't have your attack thwarted. Move Archimedes up. We fire Archimedes not on this guy, not on that guy, but right here. Which will stop both of these attacks, but you'll still go ahead and do that 4 damage to clear him because he's covered in acid, so he takes 2x damage. Once that's done, we'll only have 1, 2, 3, 4 enemies left. A lot of enemies. It's a lot of enemies, but we are getting more clouds up, which is important. Let's move Archimedes back 1 here, just to kind of body block this. We'll see if the worm goes right here, like I'm expecting. Wait! That lightning damage does damage to make him go underground, so he doesn't even try and attack. That's interesting. You went here. Why'd you go here? Oh no, that's the new guy. He went here. Okay. He was attacking as I was expecting, so that's tough. Okay. Yeah, he can't even get into position. 2 new enemies on the far side. Don't have to worry about them. Perfect. Alright, so we can hit him with Archimedes to clear him. We can move you here and jump straight this way. 1, 2, 3 into the acid. We go and clear this guy if we want. And I don't think we can. I don't think we can control this guy. We can. Weird. I didn't think we can control. I assumed we couldn't control him because he's got stable, cannot be moved by any weapon effect. Right? Stable. Cannot be moved by any weapon effect. Push, teleport, etc. Except apparently mind control. Which is a move weapon. It's a very weird weapon, this weapon. Very weird. Okay, I think that's fine. So we can move Archimedes down. We can move David over. So Archimedes will shoot here. David will blast here. And do we want to stand here, or do we want to stand here? I think right here is fine. We'll move him into the fire, so he'll take this guy out. And he'll be on fire. Yeah, it's an exception. It's crazy. Like, I can't believe it. This ability here, the control shot, is just broken. You can control someone, like... You can control someone to break bindings on them. You can control a worm to move him when they normally can't be moved. Like, it's weird. The control shot is weird. It's really good. It's weird. We can do 2, or we can do 3. We can either be on fire, or we can be on acid. I think I'd actually rather be on fire. I think it's better. Okay, and he'll burn at the top of the turn, so we won't get his attack off. So we're going to go down to 1 health, but then we just need to go into any of these non-acid covered clouds. It'll be good. And then we have you. We'll move here, and we're gonna mind control you down here. There he goes. Up he gets. He's on fire! Archimedes doesn't need the health, and I still want to keep the clouds everywhere, so we're just gonna move you here. Alright. Done. 1 health left. Down he goes. Oh, that's right. He takes the fire damage and then doesn't do anything. I keep forgetting that. Because we just had that up here with this cloud. Alright, that's fine. He can't do anything, he can't do anything. Neither of them can get close enough. Perfect, okay. So the game sees the difference between knockback and movement. It seems like, yeah. Okay, so we have to be in a cloud if we're going to do anything. We can go here, taking us off being on fire and healing 1. We can then move 2, which is not enough to kill. Oh, no, it is, because of the cloud that gets brought behind. So we can go here and move here, and then heal again after taking 1 damage. So we'll have 2 health. And this guy will be cleared. This guy's got 5 health, so Archimedes can't clear him. So instead, I think we'll just clear this guy. We can actually if we put the acid guy here. But there's no point. Might as well do this guy instead. And then and then we can mind control the worm, I guess. We're doing missile barrage. Actually, missile barrage. It's pretty good. Do missile barrage. Missile barrage is pretty good. Because now we only have 2 enemies who can deal with, right? So in which case we can then bring Archimedes here and we can clear. And we can still bring David here to heal and stop being on fire, and then to move and take damage, but then heal and not be on fire anymore. Move Archimedes back. Alright. There we go. The worm got away, but that's fine. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Powered up, because we had full grid and we gained another grid. Very nice. Come on, something good. Mech gains fly. This would only be useful on Archimedes because our other 2 already fly. So, Prospero is not that useful to us. But we can sell him for an extra star. Could be useful. We'll hold on to him. Alright, we go to the teleport facility next. We got another reactor, though. So now we do 2 damage with a storm generator. Again, it does bring down our movement and does bring down our health, but that brings up our damage output considerably. I think we're going to start looking at health and movement for a bit here on reactors. I'm getting worried about how low our health is. 2 health and 3 health in the battle is really, really low. We're not going to hit often, but still. If we get locked down by a spider, it could be really bad really fast. Or a dig guy. It could be bad. This should be an easy one, though. Teleport facility. Defend it. Okay. No one's going to be locking us down, because you can only get to here. So long as we don't put anyone there, it's fine. We can do this. Yeah, because you have 5 movement, 4 movement, 5 movement. Yeah, perfect. Alright. Good. Here we go. Alright, this guy's not attacking anything important. This guy's actually attacking us. Weird, this guy did nothing. We want to get this shield guy down as fast as we can here. 1, 2, 3. We could move him here to do damage on that. How do we want to do this? How do we want to play it? We can bring Archimedes here and shoot this guy to clear him. Put him in the cloud so he takes 2 damage, so 3 health remaining. And we block an enemy from coming up. We can do that. We can then go ahead and bring you here, and just by blasting out 3, we'll do 2 damage, but then our cloud will do 2 damage, so that'll clear him. And then we can mind control. Oh, we're so close. If we had that movement, we could get him there. We can just ignore this guy, I guess. Yeah, I don't want to be using this for a bit. So I guess instead we just have Ralph go and block for us, and we just ignore this guy. That's fine. Ooh, but then we're gonna take 2 damage. I mean, it's only 2 damage. It's still a lot of damage for us. So we'll have 2 health remaining if we do this, but it clears an enemy, which I think is of higher value. So we'll do that. Definitely of higher value, so we'll do that. You've got nothing to do. You just sit there. Sit there and look pretty, Ralph. You got this. Electric damage. Ow. Alright. Only 2 enemies to deal with. We're gonna have to let the rest of these enemies start to pop up so we can get our 7 kills. Turn order, he goes first, and he only does 2 damage, so we can't use him. He does 3 damage, though. That's pretty good. Let me take him out. What we can do is we can get Archimedes to clear this guy, which would heal us. We can then move you here. Go 1, 2, 3 to block this. You have 5 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah. And we can get you here, then Archimedes can come back here, and we can block all of them. And this guy would just be clouded, so he can't get any attacks off. Oops. Wrong spot. So we move here first. We blast you to clear. We move you down here. Move you over. Ooh. That's not quite gonna work. Hold on. It's not gonna quite work. You don't have enough health to block. If we move for an attack, we take 1 damage, and then the climbing up would take another damage. So blocking's no good. We can't do that. We just need to put him in smoke and into heal. That's what we need to do. The other option is we could have him stand here and jump here, doing just 2 damage. So he'll have 3 health left. Ideally, we do 3 damage to him, so then we can get him with the barrage. That's what I was hoping for. And we have more enemies. But we can't do 3, because he'd be standing on this. It's no good. We just have to clear 4 more enemies in 3 turns. Well, 2 turns, really. So yeah, I think we'll just have to do minimum damage here. Move here. Move here. Jump there. Has him go away. We heal up a little bit. And we'll have 3 enemies to fight next turn. Yeah, we can stand here. That's fine. Oh, what we should have done is actually put Ralph here and then mind-controlled David back into another storm to heal up further. That would have been the move. That would have been the move. I need to keep remembering that we can mind-control our own team. A dig guy and a worm. So we've got 2 worms, 2 dig guys. We have no health. We cannot tank any damage at all. Archimedes has to attack this guy. We cannot tank any health at all. We've got 0 health left. So we can't block anything else coming up. Archimedes can go here to heal and hit this guy and clear him. We can do that. And then we can have Archimedes actually block if we wanted. You can't move 3 spaces from here, sadly. You can only move 2, but it's fine. We can go here, and we can move 3 spaces to clear this guy. Because once he takes any damage, he goes underground, so the cloud isn't going to do anything. And then we can... And then once he's cleared, we can actually move from here to here, and then mind control this guy from here to body block? maybe we just put him in the fire. The other option, like we were saying before, is it can go ahead and missile barrage, but then that puts both of the... Yeah, it's not going to work. It's going to put both of the worms down, and we'll have to deal with both of them at 1 health next turn. We got to clear these worms. So I think the only call is to bring David here and clear this guy. I think that's the only call here. Everyone has 1 health now. We are just barely holding on. We're going to move Archimedes here. We'll blast this guy, hitting him for 3, and then he'll burn for 1 at the top of the turn, so he'll be done. And we can block, so that'll be kill number 5. So we can body block this, there'll still be enough enemies for us to fight. And then we can go ahead and we can move here to heal. We can mind control this guy here, which will put him on fire. He'll take the damage. He won't kill Archimedes. Or we can have him go here and body block and take 1 damage, which is all we really need. We only need him to take 1 damage, actually. And we'll have 5, and then we can kill him for 1 damage, and then whoever this guy is for 1, and that'll get us our 5. Okay, actually, this is better, because then we have 1 less enemy we have to worry about. Crap. Holy! This was supposed to be an easy one. This one's taking a lot more brain power. Alpha Scorpion, okay. Okay, these are the only 2 we have to deal with now. He has no health, so we can't really do much with them. But we can... No, if we go here and we move, it's only 1 damage. It's not good enough. We can force him to move somewhere useful, but then we can, like... We can move him from, like, here to... What, 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3. We need him to stand next to a cloud. So we can heal. We can also just shoot here and stop this guy from doing anything, but we need to move him too. We have to kill both of these guys. Missile Barrage was the plan. But the problem is that we can't actually get David over here to help. He's on the wrong side of the map. Which means we can't use Missile Barrage, because we need to get this guy down. This rock is in the way. Because it'll blow up otherwise. Yeah, you can't get to any of the clouds. Gosh darn. Because we can blast this guy if we get Archimedes free, right? If we come up here and we move this guy out of the way, we can free Archimedes. We take the damage before we heal, so we can't. Huh. One, two, three. If we move him here... Yeah, hold on a second. If we move this guy here, and then we move Archimedes down here, and we blast this guy with fire, right? There'll be a cloud here. We can then move to here, get the health, move at full speed 3. We do 3 damage. He then burns with lightning for 2 damage, and he's out. Holy moly. Okay. I think that's the only way we could have done this. I think that's the only way this works. Golly. I'm thinking hard. We're thinking hard. But mission success. We did do it. This is taking a minute. This one was supposed to be easy. But none of the enemies we were fighting actually only attacked one of the shielded buildings. Alright. Waste chambers. Nothing new for us right now, so waste chambers it is. We need to destroy all mountains. Oh, it's one of these. Oh, this is going to be a really tough one. Is it? Is it really? Oh my goodness, Dalka, you're still... Oh, Dalka, I'm so sorry. I hope the pain subsides soon. This one should be really easy. We'll be able to use the dissolver here. The disposal unit. We need to shoot one shot here and one shot here during the fight. This should be easy. Nothing's going to lock us down in position. But I think we just set ourselves up like... Set ourselves up like... So. A little bit better there. Like so. I think we do this. There's the pod! Oh, I want that pod. That'll give us everything we need. Let's go in here. Yeah. Here? Oh, here. That's unfortunate. Okay, that's fine. Okay. How are we gonna do this? This disposal thing murders everything it hits. So if we go here, we lose the pod. We go here, we lose the pod. 1, 2, 3. 3 health. 1 lightning. Okay. So what we can do is we could put David here and blast this guy, moving back to here where Archimedes is. So we move Archimedes, and then afterwards we can then fire this shot here, which clears both of these guys. Right? So we clear these two. And this guy's gone, because he'll take 2 damage, and then he'll take lightning damage. No, he'll take 2 damage and hide. My pod's in a really bad spot. My pod's in a really bad spot. You're just shooting here, so we can just get out of the way. The only ones that matter is this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. Those are the only ones that are actually actively attacking and doing damage to us. Too bad we can't have Archimedes come over here, grab it, and move. He's the only one who's not a flyer. Too bad this rock's here, too. Oh, this destroys buildings, right? Yeah, it does. Okay, don't do that. just checking, just checking. Just checking. I mean, an option would be to have Archimedes fire here. It would stop both of these guys from attacking, and it would do the 2 damage from cloud damage to clear the shell guy for next turn. This guy's going to take 2 damage and hide. This guy's going to take 2 damage from the cloud, but not be able to attack. We have to deal with this guy, and this guy then, which is problematic. We don't have a good way to deal with them. 1, 2, 3. What we can do is we can still bring David here, blast over here, right? So we still get the pod, and we move over here, and we do damage to this guy, so he takes... what? 1, 2... So he takes 1 damage, and he disappears. We can then mind control you to go 1, 2, 3 to here. We can then fire the disposal unit here, which now no longer has the pod, no longer has David, no longer has this worm, but now has this guy and this guy. So 1, 2 will be killed. 3 will be killed. We'll only have 3 Vec to deal with at the end of this. No Vec are emerging. I think that works. You can use Archimedes to attack the Scion first. So Thruster Mech can do 3 damage to the Burrower. Yeah, but then we have to deal with this Scarab over here. Well, actually, no, we don't, because he's attacking nothing. You can just get out of the way. think I'm going to go with the plan I laid out, though. So we're going to have Archimedes shoot this guy. Getting rid of him, putting him down. Move David here. Burn over to get rid of him. So this guy's going to die. This guy's going to take half of his health down. We didn't even decide what we were going to do with you, huh? Control boy. Oh, no, yeah, we did. We were going to move you here and control you there. And Archimedes can still move somewhere. Where? Don't know yet. But then we can clear these guys. And now it's just half health Scarab, 2 worms. That is it. 1 worm only has 1 health left. So that should be fine. So Archimedes, let's move Archimedes back a bit. In a better position, because I don't know where the worms are going to pop up. We need to get David back up here. There he is. Perfect shot from here to here. Or he's covered in acid. Nice. Covered in acid. Nice. We need to get more movement on... we need to go buy that extra move and give him 6. It'd be crazy, because then we can almost go across the whole map. Let's see here. So we can Missile Barrage to clear 2 of them. If we want to. Actually, Missile Barrage would clear us up for the entire fight here. At least for right now. So we'll have to hold, let's hold on to Missile Barrage for later. And we can go ahead and we can blast this out. To clear one of the mountain groups. We can only use this offensively 1 more time. The launcher, we need to send 1 here and 1 here to get rid of the mountains. We're only going to get 3 damage because he's going to retreat as soon as he gets hit. So we're not actually going to take him out. We're going to move Dave that'll be useful to body block. I'd like him to body block, but there's no straight lines for us to use for that. We can go here and move you. I guess what we'll do is we can move this worm here. So he takes the burrow damage, so he dies. We can move David here and just move him 1 space up to do 2 damage. And then we can just shoot this guy. Do 2 damage. And that way he's in the middle of the map and he has full movement. We'll only deal with 2 enemies and 1 health Alpha Worm. Alpha Burrower. Move ourselves up here. And we'll have you... There it is. Since they're burrowing up over here, I want to have that shot over here so that we can either shoot here or here. And maybe clip an enemy here. Or clip an enemy. I doubt there's going to be one over there. But we'll see. I mean, also it's doing a little bit of damage to that forest, so that's good. Okay. That should be easy to deal with. Oh, that's perfect. He's not even attacking. Okay. Nice. So if we wanted to, we could also just shoot right here after we move David. But we're going to shoot here and clear these. For sure. For these guys, he's only got 1 health left, so we can just mind control him here so he can block for us. So that solves that problem. This guy's got 4 health, but we can do 1 thruster run from, like, here up to here. Clear you. And then you'll be here, kind of ready to go intercept this guy. And then I guess we have Archimedes hit this guy. So the top of the order doesn't matter. It'll just be whoever he can spinneret, which would be annoying, but it's fine. Okay, so we'll start off by clearing the mountains. Mountain objective completed. Done. Next, we need to move mind control. Move you. Don't want to go here because then he'll move because of the damage. So move you here. There you go. So you'll get. Oh wait, hold on. You're gonna get your turn off. You're gonna attack first. Oh, it's no good. Hold on. Restart. Woo, that was close. We almost lost our guy. That could have been real bad. That's fine. He doesn't have to block the body. He'll at least just go down. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That was a close call. That could have been bad. Could have been very bad. Okay. Mind control you. Not here. We can't quite reach there. We'll put you down here. Oh, his attack's still gonna go off first, though. No, lightning goes first. Storm smoke first. Okay, yeah, we're good. So you go here. Block cancels his attack. He's going to storm smoke first. Down he goes. We can move up here. We can just do a quick 2-space movement, so we don't get acid on us. Clear him. We're gonna back up like all the way. We can shoot this guy. And then now he won't be able to get to us and lock us down. He's stuck way back here. He can't get to any of our guys. He's out of range. Scoot over a little. It's fine. Alright. And that should be fine. Fire damage done. Lightning damage done. We have 1, 2, 3 enemies we have to worry about. This guy we can completely ignore, because he's not even attacking anything either. Okay, so one guy we have to deal with. This guy we're going to have to deal with. And that guy we have to deal with. Okay. So we can firebomb this guy with our smog bomb, smoldering bomb, smoldering smoke, smoldering shells. That's what it's called. So we can smoldering shells this guy, clear him. We can blast 3 spaces to heal up and clear him. And I guess we can just missile barrage, clear the other guy, or we can just missile barrage to clear pretty much everyone. I mean, yeah. The last turn. Nice. Put acid over here. Plonk. What's end our turn? There's nothing else for us to do. We got him. We got him. Cleared. Region secured. Nice. Something good? Ooh, Raining Death. Does 2 damage, 1 self-damage. I mean, it's pretty good. It does 1 damage to everyone in between 2 on targeted hits. You can increase the total damage to 3. We hurt ourselves, which is, we'll probably just sell it, to be honest. Probably not going to use it. But more importantly, we now have 2 reactors. So what we can do is we can increase move, or we can increase everyone's health, which is kind of what we need to do. We could increase movement as well, which is nice, but I think we're fine right now with 5 movement, 4 movement, 5. We haven't struggled too much. Granted, David is a bit of a pain in the butt with the movement. It's fine for right now. I'd rather get an extra health on Smog Mech and Control Mech, I think. Right? We can do 2 move. I thought 2 move isn't that important. Let's go ahead and let's get a health on each of these. I'm too worried about health. That's the last thing we're going to be adding to Archimedes. Archimedes doesn't really need the move. The health is fine. We can literally maxed out on reactors on you, so that's fine. So we'll put 2 more in here on move next. And then any leftovers that we have can go on you, but I doubt we're going to get anything else on you. You're fine. This one's actually a really cheap mech. We only put 1 reactor in here. We don't need much on it. Oh, the thruster mech needs to do. Alright, pumping station. Destroy the acid vats. Here we go. These acid vats... Okay, we just have to hit them once. Or they have 2 health, but we only have to attack them once. They're not like mountains that require 2 attacks. This guy can move to here, so I don't want to stand here or here. Or any of these squares, because he can go ahead and attack us. Hold us down, which is no good. So we'll go here, we'll go here, we'll go here. I don't want to get locked down. We really struggle with lockdown. Alright, that's fine. We can't get locked down now. We can take him out. Oh my goodness, they're all on acid. My goodness, all of our enemies are on acid. Alright, who attacks first? Rock Boy, and then... I mean, they move in the order that they attack as well. So if you just pay attention to that, you know. But, so what we can do is we can jump 2, and then the cloud will kill him with 2 damage. So that's good. We can do that with David. This guy's doing 2 damage, but again, we can also just blast him here. I don't know if the storm damage does damage to the acid bats. Maybe. If they do, this makes this real easy. Then we have to deal with these 2. Maybe we just control this guy instead. Control him to here, and he just attacks this. Actually, if we get out of the way, it doesn't really matter. We don't have to attack him. We can have them attack each other. Yeah, if we move you to here, you do 2 damage, which will be breaking the vat and killing this guy. But he's already going to take out the vat, so it doesn't really matter. Yes, and these 2 will be cleared. And that's just from controlling him to here. We can then... bring David here and move 3. Won't quite kill him. We'll knock him down, and we'll do 3 damage to him. We'll have 2 health left. Then we can just firebomb this guy. Or, we can instead move Archimedes here and firebomb here, stopping both of these attacks, doing 2 damage to both. So he goes down, he'll have 1 health left, so we can barrage later. This thing might go down, question mark? I don't know. If we barrage right now, maybe we just barrage right now. If we barrage right now, we take out 2 enemies, both vats, and make the dig guy hide. We can then go ahead and just do a rocket jump to get rid of the dig guy, and then we only have the worm and the 2 others coming up, and I guess we can just firebomb one of the dig points. Yeah. Let's start it off. Done. Achievement incomplete. Or a mission, a bonus objective complete. Done and done. And then we can just jump over here. And then we can move to here. Set that on fire so whoever steps up is immediately on fire. And we can just jump back here. Nice. Clean slate. Alright, Scarab's on fire. We got a worm, got another worm. Which is good. We can actually move out of the way, and we can jump from here to here, doing 3 damage and clearing that guy. Okay, what do we want to do with you? You we can firebomb and clear with Archimedes. We just have to move here. We can bomb you and take you out, and then we can move over here to block. Not too sure what we do with you. I guess we just mind control you and move you for now. Maybe what, 1, 2, 3? So do something like this. We can even put you over here. Can't body block anything, but we can move you here. I think it's better than moving him up there. So we'll move him down. We also need to keep moving. How close are we on this? Oh my good gracious, we still need to move 25 squares. 25 squares 3 times is 9 moves. I mean, that's 2 over, but we need to do like 9 moves. 9 full 3 space moves. We need to keep moving. We can do a jump here to clear this guy. We are covered in acid, which is no good. We're going to have to repair later. Okay, we'll clear that guy and we'll move here. Alright. There we go. Oh my god. That could have been really bad. That was a mistake. Oh, we almost lost David. It's okay. I was like, this will be easy, no problems. I forgot about the acid. I didn't account for the acid. Good golly, that could have been bad. Oh boy. Alright. Oof. I know, right, Daka? Jeez. Let's see here. So what we could do, you have 1 health left, so we can't actually use your attack unless you hide in clouds. It's the only way we can do that. But we can move you over too. Who moves first? This guy moves first. Sad. Archimedes can move here and hit this guy, stopping his attack, burning him out. We can actually move David here. Still standing in acid, but heal. Do damage and heal to clear this guy. It's good. He's now healed, no longer covered in acid. He's good to go. Oof, done. Archimedes can then move over here and then hit this guy. And then this guy would be clouded. But we need to keep doing movements. We now know we really need to do movements. 9 more squares each time. If we can. And these guys won't come anywhere near blocking. Well, we can move one guy down here, so he stands in acid and is hit, and then we can firebomb this guy instead. That'll work. So we move him here, so he's not attacking, and he has acid on him. He's going to take 2 damage. We'll be able to clear him with any kind of attack later. We can move Archimedes over. Firebomb this guy so he's down. We don't have to worry about him. And then we can move back over here. Here. Who do we want to block? I'll block this one. Kind of keep the enemy kind of central. Alright. Much better. Oh, geez. 2 scorpions. Not good. Don't attack him. Don't attack him. Ah, jeez. That's fine. We can actually attack here, and that would stop this guy from attacking, so that's fine. We got 2 health. We can move you into a cloud to clear you. We can come over here, and we can blast to get 3 damage on this guy. Or actually, we can blast to clear him. To hit him once, so it'll do 3 damage plus fire, so we have to hit him first. So we'll do this. We get 3 damage on him there. We can then go ahead and fire this here, which frees us up so we can move. We can just move in here. He's going to take 2 damage. He won't go down, but that's fine. And then we can have you move into this cloud, and you'll die by lightning. There's only 2 movement, not 3, but there's no... Oh yeah, we could have brought him down here for 1, 2, 3. Get that extra movement piece. Should have done that. Let's take a look at how many more we need here in a minute. All right, 100% of the vats have been destroyed. All right. Downtown. Gone. All right, how many more movement squares do we need to do? 20 more. So 7 more full movements is what we need to do. Which we can do, technically, maybe 3 this turn. Forecast seems to be sunny with clouds and of acid. Clouds and acid, yeah. It's a bit of a smorgasbord of weather over here. All right, we have the Scion Abomination, which we need to take out. It's gonna be a tough one. Scion Abomination is brutal because of the overpowered. They get +1 health, regeneration, and explode when they die. So we need to take him out as fast as we possibly can. As fast as we possibly can, which means we want to put you here, and you here, right? Where can you go? You here. What you want to do is hit this guy with fire, and then move him into the cloud. He's like right in front of us now. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. That's fine. David, you can clear him, right? Yeah, David can clear. 3 damage, plus the cloud does 2 damage. Done. Don't worry about it. Done. Perfect. Then we can go ahead and hit one of these guys. Yeah, regen happens after fire or smoke damage. That'll clear him. They'll lose 1 health. They'll clear one of them up there. We can move the dig boy down one. Or we can barrage. Then we can get an upfront kill and an upfront kill. And then the cloud kill. Actually, yeah. No, we barrage first. We barrage first. Not the giant blob? Yeah, no giant blob this time, which is nice. We clear this guy. He burns. It's right, they explode. It's fine. It didn't hit the... Is there a better way we could have done that? Yeah, order of operations. We can do that one more time. Let's redo that. Order of operations. We can do that again. Hold on. We start with a barrage. We have David do his move. Now we shoot. Then we come back. Full map clear. Okay, order of operations. We're good. Don't worry about it. We're good. We're good. The worm guy. Alright, now we're just on full defense. We don't have to do anything special, nothing crazy. We just are on full defense. Just gotta clear these guys the best we can. Can't do a lot of damage here. We can go from here and move just one. We'll only do one damage to him, but then we'll block. Not ideal. I'd rather move him. 1, 2, 3. Still not that good. 1, 2, 3. Still not that good. If we had 4, we could move him here, which would be the ideal spot. Then you do 2 damage to the scarab. And blast him with fire if we want. Scarab here. And then move to block. Probably best for us to go and hit this guy for 3. So then we can take him out with a 2 later. And then we can have David take out this one. Still need to get a move in, though. We need to keep getting moves in. Let's move you here so you block. It's not that important that it blocks, but what is important about moving him here is that now when we shoot him, the ground is on fire. So he's going to die from the burning, but then when the enemy emerges, the enemy will immediately be on fire. So that's the reason we wanted to do that. Archimedes can't quite make it here, but that's fine. And we'll have just have David go from here to here. Tiny bit of blast, it's fine. Not that big of a deal. We'll move into here, though. Not all the way up, but this way at least we're kind of boxing in the enemies. Fire damage down. We block. This guy starts on fire. That one, that one. Okay, perfect. Right. Okay. More enemies on the way. 4 health. We still can't do a 4 health damage attack. David can go from here up to where we are and body block. And that'll take this guy out. 3 damage plus 1 from overtime. This guy's a problem. Archimedes is gonna have to deal with him. Actually, no, we can come here and we can just move him. Not from there. Ooh, brutal. No, that's fine. No, we can still move him from here. We can move him from here to here. And then we won't attack. He'll be in the clouds. He'll take 2 damage. He'll be gone. This one will be gone from the clouds. And then Archimedes, we can move like here, shoot this guy, and then move to body block there. Because if you're from right here, you can still move 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you can't. Won't be able to reach from there. And nothing we can do about it. That's not gonna be enough damage. We gotta go up to here. Alright, that just means that we'll have 2 more enemies pop up. That's fine. Move you there. Jump up here. Archimedes will move you further back then, just for safety's sake. Blast him so we can heal up. Oh no, we can't, because now we can get through, because he's gone. Oh. Nice. Move here to body block. Perfect. The 2 damage electric cloud has been absolutely nuts. It's been so good for this run. It's been such a good find. Alright. Just the worm and one last scarab, and we're done. Worm. Let's see, with you, what can we do? We can move David here and jump and now clear him. We're gonna take some burn damage here, but it's fine. He's gonna die by lightning. We'll move Ralph here. Have Ralph move this guy as far forward as possible, because again, we need to get as many move squares as we can. And then Archimedes can just clear. Right, we only need 13 more squares. Okay. Can we do 13 more movements? That's 5 movement during the final round. 4 rounds, 5 movements, 2 on one and 3 on the other. We might just barely do it. It's gonna be so close for us to get that achievement. It's gonna be so close. It's never gonna be down to the wire. It'll be easier though. Actually, no, because we need, what was it, 20? We might be able to do it better since we can get the upgrade here. Ooh, if they attack each other, do more damage, we can get silica for double attack. Reactor, or we can get more grid power. Would silica be useful at all? What did Ralph have as his abilities? I think we'll take silica and see if we swap out Ralph. Ralph, what are your abilities? Move and reactor. We need another reactor to compensate. We could put silica in here. And get double move. Or double attack. Which is not useful on you, but it means we can do a mind control and a barrage on a turn, which would be wild. If we get the double attack. But maybe we just get the move instead. If that's the case, we just keep Carlson. Let's see what our options are here first. Kickoff. Next game, +1 move if they start their turn adjacent to each other. That's pretty cool. Kickoff boosters. Rock launcher. We haven't played with that yet. Throw a rock. It's a prime. Throw a rock at a chosen target. Rock remains as an obstacle. Interesting. +1 damage, +1 damage. Wow, okay. Mercury Fist, which is good. Mercury Fist is really good. And Light Tank. Right, not too useful here. We can sell off 3 to get another reactor, though. Sell off, sell off. Yeah, yours is flying, we don't care. Sell off. Gives us another reactor. So we have 4 reactors we can play with, which is enough for us to get the double shot and additional move. It means we're going to be stuck with the movements of 5-4-4. Because we are going to lose that extra movement from here. Double shot's only useful if we don't move anywhere, though. So we can only do it if we're mind controlling someone we're next to. It might not be that useful, honestly. I'm trying to think if it would be. But maybe we actually don't take silica this round. Just Archimedes is too good over here. Our team's kind of built not using silica's powers. If we do it that way, and we're not putting points into silica's special ability, which requires 2 power, it means we have 2 extra power. So while we aren't going to increase this, we can get one more move. We can get one more move on 2 guys. We can up Archimedes' move, and we can up David's move. I think we're fine on Ralph. Ralph doesn't really need more than 5 movement. Oh, we can't. We actually can't put it in here. That's right, we're maxed. That's fine. So then that would mean the remaining ones would actually go here. Unless we felt safe enough that we actually brought this down by 1. Down 2 health. Because we could do that. It just doesn't seem like that's the right call. I forgot we completely maxed out Archimedes. Oh, reactor to full. I mean, this uses 6 in just one thing. It's wild. I think that's what we're gonna do. We still have silica for later, but that's fine. We can hold off. I mean, not much we can do with her. All right. With that, go to the final mission. Let's go to the final mission. See what we can get done here. We got a blob boy, we got a hornet, and we got a dig guy. Look at this. Oh my goodness. 6 movement is insane. Almost the entire map. If we actually switch these two, look at that. Only the corners can't get reached. That is wild. That movement's insane. Alright, here we go. Power grid inbound. Deploying remote power pylons. Still keep you connected to the grid. Here we gotta move. It's fine. That's actually fine, because that's gonna disappear at the start of the round. Dig guy we need to hit with fire. Brimstone. So we'll go ahead and hit him with the smog shell. But that goes down first. Environment goes first, so we don't even have to worry about this guy. So we can get Archimedes over here to take this one out. We can get Ralph here to move this guy up here. He dies by environment as well. And there's no line of usefulness here, so we'll just have David go this way. Nice. Down they go. Archimedes can't quite get all the way around. Just move him here. There we go. Lava! That lava worked out really well for us. Blob guy threw it in like the worst place possible for him. Alright, we got a Super Scion. What is this guy called again? Can't remember. Like the Abomination? Scion Tyrant. Alright, so he's dead at the top of the turn, so that's good. But that's... So Scion Tentacles go first. So that's 1 damage to everyone first, and then he dies. Bummer. Kinda hoping it would go the other way around. But we can all eat 1 damage, I think. It's fine. Whoever's popping up here, if they're not a flyer, they're gonna have a really bad day. Let's see. I think we just clear, because I don't know what else we're gonna do this turn if we're not clearing them. So we can bring Archimedes here and hit him, or we can also just jump to here to clear this guy. Which might as well. Actually, once he's cleared, then we can move this guy onto here, and then he can die by the environmental effect. And Archimedes, we can move, shoot, move, and then block. Yeah. Wait, no, we have to get him on our... Oh, no, we have to swap these 2 positions. Doesn't quite work like that, does it? Oh, we can have Archimedes cleared then. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not enough. We actually have to not be standing here. Alright, so Archimedes, you come over here. You blast him. Right? Then you go here. And I guess I'll have you stand here. Yeah, because otherwise it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you wouldn't make it. Move you there. And Archimedes, you come... Oh, we could have actually put you over there. Archimedes could have stood on that one. That's fine. We'll still only be dealing with 3 enemies. Easy enough. Alright, next. Next round. Takes 1 fire damage. Dies by falling debris. Rock is open. Blocking enemy. Alright, easy takeout. Not to. Oh, wow! This is the first. That's the first beetle of this entire playthrough, of this run, this whole run. This is the first beetle. Man, we haven't seen one of those in an age. Yeah. We can just go ahead and move him up here, and he can run into the water for us. This guy down here, we can go ahead and we can burn, and this guy here, we can. Ooh, he's got a lot of health. No, we're gonna have to have David take care of this, because he'll do 3 damage, and then the cloud's gonna do 2, so that'll clear him. We're not allowed to move these guys into water, right? Yeah, no. Okay, so we move David here. David will jump across. Ralph will move here. Move this guy here. So he'll go into the water. Oh, I should have moved Ralph here. We could have blocked. Yeah, let's reset. We got time. Let's reset that. Hold on, let's reset that. I'll have Ralph stand here. Move you there. Get David here. You do 3 damage, stop their attack, and he dies from the power of 2 damage there. And we'll go ahead and we'll blast him. And Archimedes can move back to block. We end turn, and we only have 2 enemies, and we're all nice and consolidated in one spot here. Perfect. Alright. Got him. Scarab and a Hornet. Yeah, I had a feeling it wasn't going to go anywhere. We can just move him, so that's easy. How much more moving do we need? 3! Oh my goodness, we could do it this turn if we want. I mean, we might as well. It's the last turn anyway, right? Blast this guy. And while this won't kill him, because we're not putting him here to have him die. Actually, we could put him there. Have him die out. Doesn't really matter. We're just going to move him here. Let's walk! Achievement unlocked. Move enemies with a control shot 120 spaces in a single game. Alright. Just going to end turn here. Doesn't kill the guy, but he's fine. It's the end of this turn. On to the final fight. Incoming seismic activity, brace yourselves! Activate ground stabilizers, the island's breaking apart! We've arrived. Do we squish this guy? Sending down power pylons, keep them operational. We don't have any more. Come on. Was that Renfield bomb? Does it land on the scarab? Or the crab? Yeah, it does. Nice. Alright, so we got a big scary leader, Hornet leader over here, which is 3 damage and 3 in a line. So we gotta worry about him. Yeah. Luckily he's not attacking anything important right now, so that's fine. Okay. So only these 2 matter. And you can go across the entire map. So you can bring you here and move him over so he lavas himself. We can... You go any further? No, you have to go here to go and lava him. Okay. That's fine. We need to go 2 squares to get this guy. This guy's got 6 health, which makes it tough to deal with him. We don't have to worry about him. We can ignore him. We can move here and blast this guy, and then move over to block this one coming up. I guess we can ignore him. Yeah, doing 3 is going to be best to take this guy out, because he'll only have 1 health left, and then we can barrage next. So that'll take this guy out. He's got 2 health. Yeah, so we can do Missile Barrage next. Yeah, so we go blast here. We'll control him over here. He just goes right on in. Fire this down so he gets hit and he'll burn for his last bit of health. And we'll go ahead and we'll block this guy from climbing up. We're really spread out. I don't like how spread out we are, but it should be okay. We have a decent amount of movement. Filling in the lava. Off we go. You attack nothing. Whoa, another tyrant. We gotta go deal with him. Okay. Yeah, so the barrage is going to take out 3 of them, and then we'll just have this 1 Alpha Hornet left. Vicar emerging. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll move you here to body block. We'll go ahead and we'll missile barrage to take out pretty much all of them. Only 1 left. We can then move David here. And thruster for damage. Clear, move over here, heal, and block. We cannot stand here. Because it's going to blow up. So I guess we'll just move Archimedes over and we'll just... we'll dust the floor somewhere. Let's dust the floor here. I'll move over a bit. We just want more ground hazards for us to heal from and for others to burn. Alright, blocked and blocked. Alright, final turn. Or final turn of them emerging. We're just gonna sit here. We're just gonna sit here. I will have us shoot this, as it'll heal him. And it'll set whoever comes up here on fire. And so for you, let's go ahead and heal more. For you, we're going to heal more, and then we're going to return here. And that way now, the guys that come up are going to be on fire when we block the other 3. Standard guy and an alpha. He's blocked himself in, he can't do anything. We just move here and that's gone. And then we can shoot this guy. Okay, easy. Yeah. Actually, no, 1 booster's not enough. We need to do more than that. Huh. Funny. We can get out of the way. We don't actually have to stand on that. We can get out of the way. You know, if we get out of the way here and we get out of the way here, we can just shoot that guy. Doesn't really matter. Nope, doesn't really matter. If we just go here, 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 blast this man, down he goes. This is the final turn. We can just end our turn here. We did it! That's it! Done and done! The Renfield bomb is ready. I recommend you leave now, or you'll share the grave with a Vec. It's been an honor serving with you Mist Eaters, Commander. We're serving the Mist Eaters. Come on, Mist Eaters. We've got other timelines to save. My work here is at an end, yet the journey continues. Yes, it does, Archimedes. Yes, it does. We're gonna be taking Archimedes with us on the next trip. Just too good. Archimedes is so good. I think Archimedes is better than Silica, just because of the constant movement. It allows us to block a lot more. However, depending on the mechs we're playing with, Silica is better. And I think we only lost 2 buildings. Yeah, we can take Silica if we wish. But we are going to take Archimedes. This guy's insane. This guy is so good. Reactor and move. Taking you with us. Alright. And we managed to get all the achievements on this one, which is pretty big. We just need to have just the 2 and the 3 for the medals here. But what's important... Oh, we don't have enough coins. We don't have enough coins to unlock and see what the next one is here. The Heat Sinkers. Bummer. But the next one we're going to do is the Cataclysm. Who are the Cataclysms? Cataclysms is the Pitcher Mech, the Triptych Mech, and the Drill Mech. Oh, this is going to be weird. Okay. Unstable ground. Crack 10 tiles in a single mission. Okay, 1 mission. Core to Earth. Drop 10 enemies into pits on one island. And destroy 10 mountains in 1 game. Oh, that's gonna be wild. Okay. So what is this? Hydraulic lifter. Throw an adjacent unit and damage it. So it looks like we get +2 range and then +2 damage. Probably we'll go for the damage first, but 2 range might be better just for more, like, control on where things go. What does this do? Oh, interesting. Damage and push 3 tiles in a line. We're getting building immune immediately. That's number one priority. Holy moly. And then the drill mech. Seismic capacitor. Damage and flip? Wait, damage and flip target. If the target is killed, crack adjacent tiles. +1 damage, +1 damage. Wait, so the drill mech here does the same thing as that from the Frozen guys, the Spartan shield ability, where it would flip them. This does... Wait, does this do as much or more damage? Wait a second. It does 2 damage and then +1 to 3 damage. What? So I guess the only difference is it just doesn't get the shield. But their maximum damage output when fully powered, which does require more power on this one, is still 3 damage, just like it is with that guy. Wow, that's really good. That's like really good. I think we do want you on the pitcher mech, Archimedes, because then you can move into position, throw someone, and then move out of there. You can go into danger, chuck them, and then get out of danger. Here's what we're gonna do. Tri-Rocket's going to be really interesting. I am a little worried about this. Because it pushes, we might have problems. But yeah, we're getting Building Immune first. That's going to be our number one first thing we put any power into. Is going to be Building Immune on this, I think. And then it'll be range, and then it'll be damage. I think that's how it's going to go. That's how we're going to do it. But we're going to have to do that next time. We're going to have to do that next time. I'm glad we managed to finish the run. We actually finished it a little faster than normal. Normally it takes us another like 20 minutes or something to finish 2 islands and a boss. We're getting a little faster. It's good. But again, as I mentioned before, this week I'm really tired. This whole week I think it's just going to be an exhausting week. So it's going to be short streams this week. We'll probably play some more Into the Breach on the weekends. We're getting close to finishing this game, all things considered. We've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, 6, 7 more runs. We're at least halfway. 7 more runs if we do 1 random run and 1 where we pick everything we want to. Or all the mechs we want. Which I think is just going to be a triple of 1 type for us to try and get that achievement for it as well. But yeah, we're getting there. So it's what? 10, 14 more streams, somewhere around there. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, everyone. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a good morning, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you tomorrow for some more Into the Breach. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.